Welcome back. This is M-Dog. I hope everyone is enjoying Ladoga Lake as much as I am. And if you're still leveling and trying to get here, good luck with your leveling, and just know that there's a fun lake waiting for you at the end. I wanted to talk just briefly here about spin fishing. I've done a couple of quick videos so far on the new lake, and of course my first video featured bream fishing. The second one was more about using the new clipping method. So this video I want to talk about spin fishing, and we are actually doing a Texas rig. You can see we're using the black foam fish, the craftable foam fish for fishing, and I will show you the spot we're at in just a minute. But basically what we're doing here for the most part is targeting the different char species. So we have the regular char making a return from Quarry Lake, but we also have the new red char, and even better, the gray char, which the amount of silver and XP you get for the gray char is actually quite phenomenal. So wanted just to quickly show you the spot that we're fishing in and some of the lures that seem to be working best. If you've been fishing out here a lot and talking to people, you may already know about both this location and this strategy, but just in case you don't, I want to make sure I share it with you here. And let's go ahead and see what this is. You can see at the beginning of this it looked like it was pulling really hard, but some of that is how far down deep in the water it is. Now we have it up close to the surface, and let's see what we got. This actually looks like this might be a Xander. Yep, not quite a marker, but close to it. So let's do a cast back out there, and then while we're waiting for it to settle back to the bottom, I can talk briefly about where we are. So location wise, we are down here in the bottom right portion of the map. If you aim for anywhere in sort of I-8 in terms of the square on the map, you'll be doing good. Right now we are fishing into this 18-meter hole, but I will tell you, anywhere between the 11-meter hole, the 18-meter hole, even this 9, the more shallow area, has been good for me in terms of catching char. We've seen all three types of char come out of the water in this location, and so sometimes you just move around a little bit and see where they're biting at the moment. But that gets us to what type of fishing we're doing. I am using the Texas rig. Now, to be fair, if you have not been spin fishing as much, you may not have unlocked the Texas rig yet. If you have not gotten to Texas rig, then using a simple jigging setup will work just as well. As you can see, I don't have points in Texas rig yet, although that is likely to change soon. So this is the location. We're doing Texas rig. For me, I'm using about 25 speed retrieval and just sort of bringing it up through the water with a jig step. And then we are going to see if we can't get a char this time. And we're going to jig step this straight through the water and see if we can't find a char for you. The last thing I want to remember to do, is talk to you about the different lures we're using. Hopefully we won't strike out here on this cast. I guess what I've seen the most of, we've seen a few Atlantic salmon, and then the different char species, and then I've also been getting a good amount of Xander. Oh, and perch. To be fair, you do sometimes catch perch down here as well, which this could be what this is. But it's been at times pretty consistent char, and I would say the key to getting on the char is switching lures. So let's get this in, whatever it is, and then I will walk through the different lures that I've had success on, and then we'll wrap this up. So this was a little char, undersized, but as you can see, we're on the right species. All right, let's look at lures real quick. So right now I've got on the foam fish. The most success I've had has been black or blue, but that's not to say the others won't work. The other thing there's been a lot of success with would be the black Heaven Creek maggots. Other colors of the maggots would probably work as well. Provokers has been okay, but if I was you, I would start with the Heaven Creek maggots and the handmade foam rubber fish, especially the blue and black variety. Now, What I've just been hearing is that if you want to go for the bigger fish, the Baltic sturgeons, even the more consistently the big salmon and such, these quicker 7 lures might be the direction to go in. I have not tested that yet myself. I plan on testing that during the stream tonight, but I have been hearing that, so I wanted to mention that as well. Again, things will change as we move forward with this new lake, but that's the results we're having right now. Have really been enjoying char fishing. It's been very good. So hope this is helpful. Texas rig, jigging rig, one of the two. Just jig step it. I'm using speed 25, but I'm sure you can do some variety there. And just getting these different lures we've talked about. Hopefully that is helpful, and good luck fishing. Thanks for watching.